A litany of discrepancies in the oil and gas sector are continuously unfolding, the latest being another $80 billion that was not remitted to the government in just 4 years. Records availed to the House of Representatives investigating the scandal shows Nigeria exported crude oil worth $123.9 billion between 2011 and 2014, but only $42.7 billion of that amount was remitted to the government coffers. Under the spotlight are the state-owned Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, international oil companies operating in Nigeria, and the Central Bank of Nigeria. Shell, Chevron and ExxonMobil have also been summoned for questioning. And questions are now being asked. How could money 4 times the current budget disappear and the ultimate recipient, the government, doesn't have a clue?
In reality, the federal government does not know and has no way of knowing. The reason is because the federal government depends on the oil corporations, on the international oil corporations, to declare the amount of production and the amount that they are selling. So they actually rely on their records. We have no way ourselves of actually knowing that this is actually what we are producing.
Nigeria runs perhaps the most opaque oil industry among OPEC members, and that explains the extent of revenue theft seen here on a regular basis. Quite often, there have been questions arising over discrepancies in how much oil has been exported and how much is declared. President Buhari has promised to clean up the industry, but clearly he has a lot more work to do.
Beyond the investigation that the House of Reps is undertaking, the federal government itself, the federal executive needs on its own to actually undertake an immediate a commission of inquiry, an independent commission of inquiry into all of these things. And unlike in the past, it must also be serious about implementing the recommendations of such an inquiry.
There have been suggestions to install meters at every production and export terminal to monitor the actual amount of crude oil exiting Nigeria, but to date, there is none. Besides the discovery of staggering sums of unremitted revenues, Nigeria's anti-corruption agency, the EFCC, has been busy confiscating millions of dollars almost on a weekly basis, some allegedly owned by former top management officials at the NNPC, but all have denied ownership of the monies, and that is the real headache here. Suspicious monies stashed all over the place with no paper trail to the source. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.